Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Grade 10. This is the law of sine, which is chapter 10, lesson 5, which is known as law of sine. Law of sine. What is law of sine? If you have triangle, say this is triangle A, B, C. So this is angle A, and the opposite side length is A. This is angle C, the opposite side length is C, and this is angle B, the opposite side angle is B. The law like this: it is sine angle A over side A equal sine angle B over side length B equal sine angle C over length C. If we color it, if this is angle A, so the opposite side length is A. If this is angle C, the opposite side length is C. And if this is angle B, this is angle B, so the opposite side is B. This is the law of sine, which relate the angle to the opposite side, the ratio between the sine of the angle and the opposite side of this angle. So sine A over A equals sine B over B equals sine C over C. Let's take example to clarify this one. Example number one. If we have triangle like this one, let's graph it in a proper way. If we have triangle like this one, say this is angle 30, this is angle 45. Let's name it. This is A, this is B, and this is C. First of all, you must get the third angle. As we know, the summation of all angle of triangle is 180. So you must get this angle measure, which is 180 minus the sum of the other two angles, which is 30 plus 45, which is 105 degree. So this angle is 105 degree. So this angle is 105 degree. In this way, we cannot get, we try to get the length of other triangle. Say this example contain that AC is 2 units. AC is 2 units. This is given. This 2 is given. So we can use the sine law. How we know if we can use the sine law or not? If you have the measure of angle and its opposite side, so you can use the law of sine. So that we can say like that: sine 30 over 2 equal sine 45 over CB. This is CB over CB. How to solve this one? Sine 30 over 2, you can use calculator, it is quarter, equal sine 45, which is 1 over root 2, divide CB. By cross multiplication, you can get CB equal cross multiplication, يبقى CB multiply 1 equal 1 over 4 multiply 1 over root 2, which is 2.83 using calculator. To get the other one, now we need to get the longest side. As we know, the longest side is opposite to the greatest angle. The longest side is opposite to the greatest angle. Say we need to get this side, which is AB. We need this side AB to solve the triangle. So we use this angle. We will use the same ratio, which is sine 30 over 2 equal sine 105 over AB. Using cross multiplication, or you can use shift solve, by the way, especially you are in grade 10 and you take SAT. So we can get AB equal by shift solve or cross multiplication. It is 4 sine 105, 4 sine 105, which is equal to 3.86. This is how to solve, what is the meaning of sine law and how to solve sine law. We need another example. If we have another example, say we have triangle like this one. Say this angle is 50 and this angle is 80. So first this is A, B, C, and he said that this side is 8. This is given. The figure 1, this is figure 1B, 1A. In this figure 1A, he said like that, example number 2, solve triangle. What's the meaning of solve a triangle? Solve a triangle, that means you must know the three side lengths, the three sides lenses, and the three angle measure, and the three angles measure. This is the meaning of solving triangle. In solving triangle, you must know everything about triangle. You know the angle measure. So first of all, we can get the third angle measure. This angle, it will be 180 minus 80 plus 50, which is 180 minus 130, which is 50. Oh, it is 50. As this angle equals this angle, so this side will be equal this side. And you studied this theorem as a isosceles triangle, the meaning of isosceles triangle, but you don't know why isosceles triangle have the same angle. Now you know by sine law, you prove it by sine law. So we can use it, sine 80 over 8 equals sine 50 over, say, AC, this is AC, which is equal to AB over AC. How to get AC? Now we can get AC. فيبقى AC equal, يلا substitute sine 80. You can use calculator, by the way. Let's use calculator together. Sine 80. يلا. Get out your calculator and try to get sine 80. Sine 80. Sine 80. Sine 80, which is equal. Sine 80, which is equal 0.98. Approximate 0.98 over 8 equal sine 50 using calculator. Sine 50 which is equal 0.766 over AC. So to get AC, we can get AC. So AC equal 8 multiply 0.766 divide 0.89 equal. Now you have AC. فيبقى ال AC equal, فهيبقى 8 sine 50 8 sine 50. Take your time, no problem. فهيبقى 8 sine 50, 8. Write on your calculator, then check with me. Sine 50 divide by sine 80. Which is equal 6.22. No need to get AB, it has the same length. So AB equal AC equal the same length, which is 6.22. Now we finish the sine law. Inshallah, the next lesson will be the cosine law. The next lesson will be The next lesson will be cosine law. Next lesson will be cosine law, which discuss the case when sine law is failed. If sine law is failed, what we can do? Now we revise all this lesson. When we use sine law, we use sine law when as we have angle and the opposite side. So we have angle and the opposite side. This condition allow us to use sine law to solve the triangle. What's the meaning of solve a triangle? Solving a triangle means that know that every angle measure, which is 50, 80, 50, and every side length also to know to solve triangle. This is the meaning of solve triangle. It is better to write it as a summary, every angle measure and every side length measure, especially if it is in the graph. So it is 6.22. This side also 6.22 as you see. Thanks for listening. Inshallah, we will meet again on in another lesson, which is cosine law, as sine law will fail. Inshallah. Thanks. This will be Tuesday, inshallah.